I'd like to thank everyone for inviting me to be with you today. And Blair, you're absolutely right. One of the reasons why when I go to Ottawa, people want to say, what's the greatest wine coming from your riding? I have so many to choose from. And you can imagine the envy I experienced from my colleagues in Ottawa when I requested leave in order to be here with you tonight, honoring some of our great British Columbia wine and the people behind them. And the words, "Can I come too?" almost came out from everyone. And that's exciting because even in the impenetrable bubble of Ottawa, members of Parliament from across Canada get excited when they hear about our amazing wines. On a more serious note, though, I wanted to take a few moments to outline a few different things. First of all, John, you're one of my favorite MLAs. And you know why? It's because you know how the value of this industry, and you know that if you get government out of the way, more British Columbians and more Canadians are going to enjoy this product. So John, thank you for the work that you do. Now, as many of you know, I was able to have my wine bill passed in the last Parliament, but only British Columbia, Manitoba, and Nova Scotia have said yes in allowing the direct-to-consumer shipping of wine. Now, what you may not know is in our Canadian Constitution, there's a section 121, and in fact it states, all articles of the growth, produce, or manufacture of any of the provinces shall, from and after the Union, be admitted free into the other provinces. In this effect, it means vintners, as producers, should have a constitutional right to ship your products directly to Canadians in other provinces, much as your competitors in other countries. Now, there's a court case winding its way through the courts, and it's called the Como decision, and maybe some of you have heard about it. Maybe some of you have received a petition and a letter from me about it. Now, in Ottawa, I act as the critic for internal trade for the official opposition, and I tabled a motion asking the government to elevate this case to the Supreme Court so we can get that constitutional clarity. And so instead of wasting time in court with lawyers and whatnot, we can have BC shipping our great wine right away. Now, as much as the NDP and Greens, I appreciated their support. They backed the Conservatives. Unfortunately, the Liberal government refused to help us, and we lost the vote. And I should just note though, many Liberal MPs came to me though and said that they agreed in principle, but they were whipped, unfortunately. So what I'm saying is, we're getting close. People are demanding the product. We're seeing now a court case that's going to come up and that may finally free our grapes. So that's why I'm hoping to help ask all of you. So after you enjoy tonight, if you do happen to get one of the petitions, put it out there. Ask your friends, your family, your co-workers to sign the petition so we keep this issue front and center in Ottawa. And if you need some extra copies of the petition, just email me at danalbas.com. But I'd also like to thank all of you for what you do. And Blair said this best. You know what? The reason why I'm able to make a big fuss in Ottawa about the free trade of Canadian wine is because people love what we do. They want more of it, and gosh, we're going to do what we can to make sure that everyone can enjoy some fine BC wine. Thank you very much, everyone. Congratulations.